Alright, hello, welcome back to another video. So, we're not going to be reviewing the SHF Elden Ring that just came in. Got this from Taobao. So let's actually see hallmarks of a bootleg. The stand. There's a lot of packaging. Just a quick look for the box, right? Yeah, this is an SHF bootleg, so this is a first for me. So all of the, so I'm gonna try to recreate that pose, right? As well as this. Simple enough. And it comes with its sword. Yeah, doesn't have a very nice sheen. It comes, this is the figure itself, the stand for the arms for the stand. Holder, and there's an outreaching hand and a fist, another skirt. And details wise, other than that flash right here, which to be honest SHF does have flashes on their own figures, but besides the case, as a bootleg it actually looks pretty good. Let's see details on the figure, right? It's Malenia's head. For bootleg, it's pretty good. And then joints coloration is a problem, as you can see. It's much darker shade with the shadows, but it's a very lighter shade of red. And there's wire in the cape. Talk about the cape, very nice symbol over here, and it's white as well. So it's white from all the way from the neck piece. And let's see the joints, because I heard it was a pain point. It's pretty loose, I would say. But there is two ball joints at the top and the bottom. I see the face. There's some scarring on the sides. Gloss on there, which is odd. Let's see the arms. A pseudo butterfly joint. Ball joint over there. Joint that goes up like this, 90 degrees. You need to break in the figure as well, but you can move the figure forwards and back. It's pretty tight, so you have to be very careful with that. We're gonna hit it super hot air. I believe it's double jointed here. No, it's a singular joint right there. But you see the cloth can be moved up. How about the joint over here? The movement is very Figma-esque. Yeah, how are the joints over here for this arm? Oh, it didn't break on me. Seems like a pretty hefty joint. It's a ball joint, super tight. Holy shit. But yeah, swivel over here. Yeah, there's a second swivel at the bicep over here. Double jointed arms. Seems pretty tight as well. I don't like how tight the joints are inside the sockets. Probably have to heat it up again. Yeah. A singular ball joint up there. Another ball joint at the bottom. It feels. Okay. I heard the legs were a pain point. And again, look at the details, right? Pretty well done. Except over here, as you can see, it isn't fully fitted gold. The skirt piece for this piece, it's more flexible. This is for helping her stand upright. Yeah, there's no instructions with this figure, so I can't really say anything. Let's see if I can just remove. Okay, the skirt piece. Let's see how unlucky or lucky I am. I can move it forward, but the side to side is very loose. How about for this leg? Okay, swivel over here. Oh, but super tight for the ball joint here. But this is tighter. Yeah. Let's look at the legs articulation then. Over here. Is it a joint here? No. It looks like a joint, but I don't feel like there's any articulation there, but it looks like a double joint here. So let's see the range. Nice and tight. Same thing for the feet. And should be an ankle rocker right there. The toe joints are, as usual for bootlegs, very loose. The same can be said over here. Very loose over here. Yeah, I do not like how they squeak, as well as how loose this joint is. Yeah. This fares better. I do not like how tight this one is. So probably gonna have a tab of. Oops. So let's fit this all back together. Supposed to connect. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut the video for a bit. Alright, so that was a hard time. The leg almost broke out. Almost broke in terms of, like, you know, everything just crumpled apart. But from the top up, everything seems to be pretty fine. So to end these first impressions, right? Let me just change the hand to the sword wielding hand, and then see how easy or hard it will be. Okay, that's easy to pop out. Let's see if I can just put this back in. There it is. And it's nice and tight for the hands. You have to be careful because that's tight. That's very tight. It's very tight. It's very tight. Wow. You definitely need hot air for this. Wow, that's so fucking tight. Yeah, so it's a mixture of very tight joints and very loose joints. Okay, it's tall enough overall. Okay, so to end off the first impressions, overall, aesthetically looking, it's a very nice looking piece. Oh my god, this thing came out again, fuck it. Look at that. It's a very nice looking piece. It definitely suffices as a... It definitely suffices as a figure. You to note that this is a bootleg, so it comes with problems that comes with the bootleg. Packaging may not be the best, instructions being missing, as well as quality control issues that would appear. You know, there will be a meted out in original production, but funnily enough, for bootleg, it looks very nice. It isn't it isn't the worst I've seen in bootlegs, because all the joints are there, all the accessories are there, the details for the most part are there. Like, you normally see bleeding in the hands, but there's no bleeding over there. The biggest problems are from the head, in terms of like details. The problems are the head, which have different shades of red, as well as the QC issues on the legs. So I'm probably going to try fixing it up myself. Super glue for the loose joints and hot air for the tighter joints. And you know, slowly break down the joint. As in, like, you keep twisting the joint after hot air for around 30 seconds to a minute. So that's the general fixes, but the wired cape are there, the details are preserved in the cape. So what's there not to like? Thanks for watching and have a good day.